Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 83 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. However, in the last episode, we went through the mission of Chapter 17, which had its fair share of crap, and having the Alliance attack us despite the fact we never even touched them once. That made little to no sense. And Dimitri's back to normal, suddenly just by touching Violet's warm hands. That's all it took. Anyway, let's do some supports with him, because he's got plenty to do. Starting with Happy at sea.
Happy, you must know that it's rather uncomfortable to be the subject of such an unflinching gaze.
You'll have to put up with it for a little while longer. I feel like I can almost remember.
Apologies, but I'm not sure what you're referring to. Care to elaborate?
I have this sense that we met somewhere, before we were students. But you're the Prince of Fargus, so how could I have met you?
I do not recall meeting you previously either. Although, long ago, I sometimes accompanied my father as he traveled the kingdom. Perhaps we crossed paths.
Unlikely. I lived in an isolated village in the forest. We didn't have contact with outsiders. After I ran away, I was kidnapped. And my kidnapper kept me locked up all day and night. I think I'd remember if the royal family had stopped by for a visit.
Kidnapped? What do you mean by that?
A lady found me, a helpless runaway, and offered to take me in. She promised to keep me safe. Instead, I became her test subject. She experimented on me with all kinds of spells and rituals. I had a roof over my head and plenty to eat, but otherwise it was a pretty bad experience.
This may be unwelcome from a stranger like myself, but I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable to be angry about such unfortunate circumstances. I can't fathom why someone would cause you pain like that. I'm sorry you had to endure such a thing. You have every right to feel anything you need to feel toward the person responsible for your suffering.
Oh, that's weird. I wonder...
What's the matter? Was it something I said?
It's just that I've heard those words before. I think it was someone else who said them, but I can't remember who. Maybe I'll figure it out someday. In the meantime, see you around.
Yes, of course. If our meeting again can help you in any way, you need only ask, and I'll be there.
Well, at least now at this point you can have conversations with people. Alright, so how about you and Gilbert?
Gustav, it has been 8 years since I last called you by that name.
Your Highness, I must deeply apologize for leaving the kingdom without permission.
There is no need to explain, old friend. I can guess at your reasons. The tragedy of Duscur. You felt responsible for that incident and sought respite in the goddess, abandoning your name, rank, and homeland in repentance. Am I right?
I have no excuses to offer. It was all I could think to do.
I always knew you for a pious man, and I figured that if you were to leave, this is where you would end up. You have changed much. Your face does not have the same resolve it once did.
If I may, Your Highness, you have changed as well.
I can't disagree.
It was my duty to protect His Majesty, your father. Naturally, that also included Lady Patricia and yourself as well.
My father and mother are gone. No amount of regret will bring them back.
My dreams are haunted by the thought that, had I arrived at Duscur more swiftly...
You saved my life at Duscur. I have only gratitude for you, no blame to speak of. I wish for you to remain in the kingdom, Gustav, even after this conflict is over. I need your strength to help rebuild the ravaged land that Fargus has become.
Please, I beg your forgiveness, but there is no place left for me in that land.
I see. Though much has changed, your stubbornness remains. I have no desire to trouble you. If you do not wish to return, that is your choice to make. but I do advise you to at least visit the place of your birth. If only for your family's sake.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Alright, so how about Balthus and Constance at B?
What's with all the ruckus, I wonder? Wait, isn't that Constance?
This has nothing to do with you, so keep your nose out of it.
Yeah, none of your business. Unless you're his girlfriend, that is.
You ascribe too much to me, sirs. I haven't the qualities that Balthus seeks in a partner.
So prissy. You Balthus's lady or not?
Softly, please, softly. Such accusations are slander upon his good name. I have no place in the heart of one so freewheeling and glad. Were there a list of suitable partners? I should deem myself to be at the tail end of it.
If you're not his gal, then step off. We're trying to spread some juicy Balthus gossip over here. You're nothing to him, so why ruin our fun?
Because what you say is unthinkable. If you attempt to spread lies that strain credulity so, it will be your own reputations that suffer. Your reputations or your bones, should Balthus ever learn of this deception. A hairline break may heal, but the powder he makes of a man's skeleton is another matter. And that's to say nothing of the jelly that will be left of your organs. Are you not concerned?
He'll do what? Oh, guess spreading lies is a bad idea. Good thing I'd never do such a thing.
Right. This is all a big misunderstanding. Thanks for the heads up.
We're just gonna back away now. Have a nice day.
I've saved lives today. They didn't deserve the fury that he would unleash. But then, few would. Is that not Balthus standing there?
Hey, why'd you say all that scary stuff about me? Don't tell people things like that. They're not the ones ruining my reputation. You are.
Oh, how short-sighted of me. I believed myself to be acting in your interest, but I see now that I was mistaken. I shall regret this indiscretion until my dying day.
Clearly, I need to take anything that falls out of your mouth with a grain of salt. Maybe the whole shaker. Still, you did stop those two from talking about me. Regardless of how you did it, I guess I should be grateful, so thanks.
This magnanimity is in keeping with the wondrous man I know you to be. So open, so accepting. You are a paragon for others to follow.
Maybe it's better when she treats me poorly. Being praised like that is downright uncomfortable.
I would just love for one of them two to have a conversation when they're going from outdoors to indoors. And just watch the tone completely change 180 degrees. Oh, I gotta do another supply run? Good lord. What have I told you last time about a Costco membership?
Have my gratitude.
I'm sure they're pretty cheap.
I am very grateful to you. I could never have achieved this on my own. This is all thanks to you and Lord Rodrigue. This month, we will invade Fhirdiad by way of the Fraldarius domain. Leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me. You make ready for the actual battle. It is a tricky business, but we are taking our first steps forward.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll understand that Rodrigue died in battle with us. A Floral Tribute.
I have a request.
There is a demand for flowers, but we have not yet gathered enough. Would you lend us a hand, Professor? If possible, I would ask for the most beautiful flowers you can find. Find some flowers and give them to Gilbert as a gift.
I have a request.
And gather some airmid pike and albinian berries.
This month, we will leave the Is it tricky?
Do I not have the resources? Thought I would have them. Well, let me try that again.
This month, leave the Is it tricky?
Oh, you know what? I just gotta give him flowers now. Here, would you like a lily of the valley?
Thank you. This must leave the is it tricky?
Oh, maybe I gotta talk to the other person, that soldier.
Right. Edelgard. Claude. His Highness. All the house leaders from way back when, assembled again at Gronder. I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
No? Okay, I thought I had everything I needed. Maybe I'm just missing the berries. Hold on, I gotta look at my storehouse again. How do I not have the berries? Did I use them for cooking? Yeah, I only have one. Oh my god. So I'm gonna need to start growing some.
Say.
Alright, I guess I'll get on that soon enough. Breastfilk blend. Hey, maybe if I'm lucky I'll get one here. Saros tea. Fodlandy. ALL grass. Bergamo. Elmiron pine needles. Pale blue flower seeds. Breastfilk blend. Pure water. What about this? Ah, more bergamo. Okay. Well, we didn't necessarily get what we needed. But wait, I gave him flowers. How is that not completing the objective? That is so weird. I thought that would have been it.
Right.
Ah, more smithing stones. That's fine and dandy and all, but that's not a berry. There's a tomato.
Hey, welcome.
And that's not gonna be what I need either. A ceremonial sword.
You have a good eye.
That could be a nice gift for
A
Dimitri.
pleasure doing business. Come again.
Hello there.
And none of this is any good either. Thought you get food over here, but I guess
Return
not.
soon, please.
No sale. A class reunion on the battlefield? That's bleak. That must have been so hard on everyone. You gotta keep looking after them all. I mean, they still look to you for guidance, you know?
Yeah, no pressure, right?
Welcome!
Yeah, I kind of figured that wouldn't be it.
Hello!
What about you? Oh, okay, none of that is the berries. Shoot, how do I get berries again?
Tell your friends!
You know, I got some stuff growing in the garden.
Professor?
What if that's it? Let me head to the greenhouse now. Nope, not Albanian berries. Wait, where is Albanian anyway? So I don't want herbs. Seeds. I guess we'll just go with seeds. It's definitely not a vegetable seed, that much I do know. Mixed fruit, here we go. You know, maybe 2 mixed fruit seeds. Maybe that'll help us get what we need.
No.
Unbelievable.
Gladiolus. Okay, here we go. I can bring this to Gilbert. Gladiolus, isn't that a character in Final Fantasy 15? Yeah, I believe so.
My gratitude. This month, leave the is it tricky?
Alright, here you go. Where is it? Gladiolus.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, bring that to the graveyard. I'm guessing that's really for Rodrigue's body.
Right.
So I won't be able to get the berries yet. Well, that sucks. But it is what it is. Guess I'll keep checking on the monastery now and then. I lived in the slums for a long time, and I saw the people there suffered from poverty and the ravages of war. There must be something I can do to save them. Strive to change Folan from the ground up. I knew he'd like that response. So that sounds like something he'd go for. Oh, the choir festival? Alright, who wants to join in on the choir festival? I'm gonna say just you two.
Singing is...
I'm not good.
There we go.
Hello there.
Hello to you too.
Need something?
Okay, so I still need a total of 7,500
See you
renown to
again
max
soon.
out all the statues. I honestly don't need to.
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
And hopefully. Just know that it's not all about you, you know. Sure, I'll take Lance. Like, right now I'm just gonna throw points on anything I don't necessarily need. Because eventually it gets a bit pointless. Alright, let me change the goals for people. Dimitri's already got really good, riding. So I think I'll give him, like, a little bit more faith. So I wouldn't mind possibly transitioning him to a Holy Knight. But how about more authority? I think you're good. I'm not even bothering with authority for Felix because he doesn't use gambits. How about riding and authority for you as well? Because we'll need better battalions eventually. No, not that. We'll keep with reason and also authority, because you're only C+ on that. And that's fine, because her authority is already really good at B+. Ingrid, I wouldn't mind having you with... I'm thinking just authority. Maybe... Do we want riding? No, I don't think we need riding. Everyone else should be okay. Let me get some num-nums. Now the good news is we probably don't even have to focus on this as much. A peach sorbet? I'm down.
Ooh.
I've eaten many meals.
So how's our questing doing? Doesn't look like we have much to do. Yeah, just supply run and peculiar trend. I mean, that should be pretty easy, really. You know, if we can just find some damn berries. Well, eventually I have to do some battles, but we don't have to do as much. I think the reason why I nearly lost a good portion of my units is because of my, like, misplaying. Simple as that. You know what, I'll talk to Annette.
Okay.
So I could still use some more, reason experience.
I see. The Kingdom Capital. It's been way too long since I was there last. Oh, Professor, I didn't mean... it's not that I'm looking forward to it or anything.
You don't have to hide it.
Please don't tease me like that. It's just, when I think of us finally saving everyone in Fhirdiad, it makes me a little happy. Okay, maybe a lot happy. The kingdom capital is under the tight control of Cornelia, who was ennobled by the Empire. Judging by what we heard from Lord Rodrigue, it sounds like she's a tyrant. But all of that ends soon. Let's get there quickly.
Yeah, we'll teach her a thing or two. Or 5.
I agree that we should head for Fhirdiad, but let's not forget our search for Lady Rhea. The soldiers from the church are going to set up a base at the Great Bridge of Murden. They'll be able to keep up the search while we head for the kingdom capital.
That's fine by me. Oh, nice, I'm at sea for a reason.
There is still more to...
What else is happening? Oh, I can go for a silver axe. You know what? I should go do the tournament for that. Really, the only people who can go for this are Gilbert or Dedu. Ooh, recommended level 36 or higher. They're just on the cusp. But I think he should win this with ease. Also, the training axe almost looks like a hockey stick in his hands. He's just gonna go Maurice Richard on their ass. Oh my god, starting off the crit!
A threat eliminated.
He had a crit chance of 1 and got it. Wow. That's just amazing.
Luck wasn't with you.
He's just making this look like child's play at this point. How can he not? He's a beast. Oh, we actually have a Wyvern Rider in this one.
A threat eliminated.
Bull beans. And now for Warrior. Look at his max HP, 80. You got this in the bag.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
We did it. And we got the money, too. Alright, how's everyone doing? I don't know if I can check morale from here, can I? Honestly, if that's it, I might just spend my points on exploring, or rather, just getting some more experience with stuff. Okay, so not everyone is totally happy. How about you two? Yeah, you two. What goes on the meat skewers? Okay, hopefully I won't need onions later. Any food that has Albinian berries, I'm gonna say no.
Wow.
My favorite.
What else? Corona? What about a grilled herring? Yeah, I think everyone's happy.
The flavor is... I like this.
Okay, I think we're all good. There's Dimitri. I gotta pay him a visit.
Professor, I really caused trouble for you, didn't I? I am so sorry, truly. I am also eternally grateful to you. Now, it's time to go to the kingdom capital. I hope that you will lend me your strength once again.
I'm just glad that everyone's all in good terms right away. Like, I can understand why people might be apprehensive, but I guess we're not.
I appreciate it.
There, just a little something to cheer you up.
Everyone is saying His Highness is back to his old self, but I do not think that is accurate. What he was until recently is what he had been for as long as I've known him. So tortured by his compassion for the fallen that it had driven him mad. he has always been too kind to be king. He has always felt too much for the weak and the dead. That is exactly why I look up to him.
That is so great. I'll just take brawling.
There is still more to learn.
You know what? I'll take something from Dimitri too.
No.
Just random Lance experience. Alright, so I don't know if I want to do battles, or do I just want to go back to the monastery and check on the berries? Alright, let's see how Sedith is doing. I want to focus on him first and foremost. So I would like to make him a Wyvern... Is it a Wyvern Lord or a Wyvern Master? I don't know what it's called. In any case, I'd say we try to get some work on that.
That was helpful. That wasn't...
Alright, you're all good. What about Flame? I think I should focus on reasoning. Reason for her.
No need. I'll think.
I don't know if I want to keep her as a bishop,
I have done it.
or possibly make her a Grimory as well.
I have done it.
Ooh, Cutting Gale. So I got a few options on how I want to approach this. But first and foremost, you need some faith.
I learned a lot.
You did it. You got it perfect.
I learned a lot.
Now, who else needs training? Can't really think of who else at this point in the game. Everyone seems to be just where I want them. Oh yeah, you need the brawling.
I have deepened.
And Dimitri, I think I'm gonna focus on faith for you.
This will be useful.
Alright, now you got Nosferatu.
This skill will serve me well.
Just expanding your options once you're done being a Great Lord.
Professor,
oh, I still had
could you
instruction
explain?
points. Oops. I haven't been able to see my brother and sister lately, so I'm sending them gifts instead. My brother's not one to ask for anything, though. I don't know what to give him. I'm sure whatever you come up with will make him happy. You can't go wrong with sending some money home. Maybe you should send him some books.
Ah, I see it now.
Oh, that was actually the good answer. While I find healing to be important and necessary, there are times when I feel it is insufficient. To be truly useful, I would like to improve in offensive magic as well. So my training can involve a balance of reason and faith. Sure. Oh, whose birthday is it? Oh, Annette?
Thank you.
Here's some flowers. Any minute now.
Let us finish.
This will be...
Will it be
I will
easy?
report...
Nah, just enough for good. Alright. 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 Oh, I forgot to change Sedith's goal to be an axe instead of a lance.
I'll do what I must.
Oh, the dude got healing focus.
Some new insight.
That could be a helpful combat art to have. Yeah, there's nothing really going on in battle. Oh, but the suggested level for the mission is 35. I hope we got everybody on that front. Okay, so you definitely need more axe and flying experience. Okay, I should focus on that then to make you a Wyvern Lord. Let me change his goals. Yeah, because he's doing none of those things. Axe and flying. They're both at B, which is not bad, but it could be better. Anyway, we got some supports with Dimitri and Flame.
Why are you out and about so late, Dimitri?
Hello, Flame. I could ask you the same thing.
Me? I was feeling restless and came here to think.
I see. I'm here for the same reason.
How funny. But, are you feeling well? You look fairly pale.
It's nothing. I just have a bit of a headache.
Oh my. Headaches are quite troublesome, are they not? I am sure it will subside soon. Actually, I am quite talented when it comes to healing magic. If you will allow me, I will have you feeling better in no time.
That's kind of you, but I'm fine.
But why not? Have I offended you somehow?
This headache is something I've dealt with for a while now. Ever since my family and friends were murdered before my eyes. I must never forget that day. I must never allow their deaths to be forgotten. I feel this headache is a reminder of sorts. Of those I failed to protect. And of their murderers who still roam free.
I see. That would explain your somber demeanor. Still, I do not agree with all you are saying. I feel that if I were your father or any of your dear friends whom you lost, I would want you to let go of me eventually. I would never want someone whom I care deeply for to be pained by the loss of me for eternity. And I doubt they would want that either.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, they have left this world, so I can no longer ask their preference.
We cannot ask them directly, but we can imagine how they might have felt. You know who they were as people. As for me, if I am ever to be but a memory in your future, I want you to remember me in a way that brings you joy. I would want you to smile when you recalled me, to feel warmed by the notion that I cherished your company. I cannot imagine I am the only one who feels this way. Surely, anyone who loved another would wish only for their peace and happiness. I must apologize. I was out of line, clearly. I must get some rest now. Please do not stay up too late yourself.
Good night, Flame. And thank you.
Alright, I think that's it currently. I think instead of exploring, or rather battling, I think I'll probably do my battling maybe on the 24th, perhaps? I want to go back to exploring just to see if the berries are done. Hope I use the right seeds. Yes! I got the second Albinian berry that I need. Alright, let's get back to work on this. Sure, I think that's gonna be a gamble, but I think it's gonna... Nah, it's probably not gonna pay off. Alright, now let me go find Gilbert. I need to deliver this to him. You should have everything you need now. So I'll bring that to him right away.
Gratitude. Thank you very much.
You better appreciate it. That's the last of the berries I have.
There is still more to learn.
Maybe I'll focus on a little bit on riding, too. And go to the dining hall. So I'll take care of these little things first. I don't think I need to give anything up to Abyss. Maybe I don't have to worry about that. Let me go to the full menu. You and... you.
Ooh, this is nearly...
Alright, let me get one with, Reseteth. That's the other top priority I have. What's in Daphne stew? Okay, 1 onion. I'm willing to give up another onion. Yeah, you too.
The flavor... I like this.
Alright, anything else? Fair enough. Alright then, let's go.
Sit.
The kingdom...
I think I should be doing a little better than that, getting training experience. How am I constantly just getting good with my own people?
So we're turning around and heading for the kingdom capital? Ridiculous. Tell him to cease this nonsense. Isn't there a saying in Fodlan? Something about those with power knowing how to use it? If he's not careful, the goddess will send her saints to smite him. Not that I believe that.
Then why even say it if you don't believe it? Besides, I ain't telling him shit. It is a good idea to go retake the kingdom. Oh, right, I didn't go to the cathedral. I do want to go to the cathedral next. Oh, a note. My dream of becoming a proper knight still feels so far off. What can I do to realize my full potential? Believe in the goddess, stay faithful to her always. Eat, train, study, sleep, repeat. Be honest and stick to your convictions. That sounds like an Ash answer. Oh.
Yes.
Hey, Dorothea, what's up?
So many people died in the battle at Gronder. And here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before. It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent.
So actors die, the show goes on?
Something like that. If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected. Everyone just pretends like everything is fine, focusing on their role in the play.
That's usually how it goes.
Yes.
Alright, so what else can I do?
Standing, how many? It is my hope.
Sure.
This experience is critical.
Just try to become a jack of all trades, I suppose. Actually, no. You two.
I'll keep my voice Singing is...
Are we all good? Okay, I guess still got 1 point left. Who have I not talked to over here?
Hey, you.
Oh, Ash.
I was born and raised in Fargus, but I've never actually been to Fhirdiad. Do you think it'll still be cold at this time of year? I can't even imagine.
We should prepare for the cold.
You're right. It's an important battle, so let's make sure we're ready for anything.
I want to get ready by getting more bow skill that I'm not going to use. Alright, enough of the free time. Struck manually, please. Alright, let's not make the same mistake I made before. Your axe and flying needs more work.
Yeah. Let's not... Naturally.
There we go, now it's a B+.
There is always more to learn.
So you're getting there. Just a bit slowly. Slowly but surely.
My...
Oh, okay, that wasn't too great. Auto-instruct the rest.
Of course.
Alright, Ash got Authority level 3.
I see how this works.
Sylvain's got Ragnarok.
I'm starting to get it.
And it has Helm Splitter.
Mastery is within my grasp.
And Constance now is Agnia's Arrow. Oof, so I got 2 characters for that spell.
Professor.
It's about time I learned how to wield House Dominic's relic properly. It might surprise you to hear this, but I do actually know a thing or two about axes. Let me take this opportunity to improve my skills. I'm gonna say no. You're still focusing on axe. But I still want Faith up there too.
I will
Why can't he report it? He's right there. Okay, this is looking pretty solid. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. We're covering a hell of a lot of weaknesses. Look at this.
I'm just not there yet.
Felix has Sword Prowess level 5. Good work. Haven't used him in a while, actually. Probably because he's gotten a little strong. Oh wow, we have like another bit of free time after this week. You know what, let's do a seminar. I think we need to focus on... Do we want to focus on axe and brawling? I'm gonna say no to that. Faith experience might be nice to have. Do I want... Is this what I want? I mean, Axe and Faith, or Axe and Reason are gonna be very nice to have. All depends on who I want attending. So let's see here. You know what? This could work. Lance and Axe? Yeah, Gilbert, how about you do the seminar? Even though we only have 4 people. Actually, let me see if I got a better idea. You know what? We kind of need this, too. Alright, Constance, you teach. Thank God we're not having an outdoor lesson. This would be a mess. It's like, I'm sure you guys can do a better job teaching than I could.
Interesting.
Alright, Mercedes has Reason level 5.
It seems my proficiency has improved.
Seth has Reason level 1. And Motivation went up by 50. Alright, automatic.
Ah, I finally get it!
And Balthus has Faith level 4. I think there's a high time I can actually speed things up in the month. Like, we don't have to do many major things. St. Macul Days today. I'll participate. Who am I bringing?
Listen to the others and harmonize. Work together. The same in music as on the battlefield.
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
Good, then don't do it. Oh, who wants to see me now? Oh, Gilbert!
Even this town, which was a ruin, has begun to recover its energy. However, acquiring supplies is still difficult. The people living here are struggling too. This conflict must be brought to an end soon.
I quite agree.
Yes. Let us seize victory together and build a new, more peaceful world. Still, I wonder what path my life should follow once we achieve our goals.
Aren't you gonna go back to your family?
That has been my intent. But surely my daughter Annette must have her own path to follow. Perhaps she would be happier if our paths diverged. Of course, if she desires it, I will gladly return. But if she does not... I wonder if I should ask my wife to join me here. To live out our days together at the monastery. That would not be so bad a choice either. Perhaps it is the fault of last night's drink that I am indulging in such dreams of the future today.
It's important to think about the future.
Yes. I've learned there is strength in focusing clearly on tomorrow and allowing yesterday to be done.
Hey! It's the old fishing guy! Hi there!
Old fishing guy?
A short time ago, I instructed these children in the art of fishing.
Thanks to you, we caught a really, really big fish in the river nearby.
Is that right? Be sure you share it with your families now.
We will!
What happened to not smiling?
I did say something about that once, didn't I? I even told you to forget you ever saw me smile. But now, I would not ask that of you. Your words from when last we spoke have stayed with me. They bring to mind the king I first served. He told me not to dwell upon the dead. The dead are dead, and those who live are not bound by them. I intend to live my own life from now on.
That's a fine smile.
You have a fine smile as well. One that I could never have imagined when we first met. No matter how our titles or positions change, I hope you will always remain yourself, Professor.
Gladly. Alright, that has brought his motivation to max. Alright, how you guys doing in heavy armor?
I will report...
Good. Alright, do I want to try for War Master now? Or just wait a little bit longer?
I'm finally grasping this.
Okay, Ingrid has defensive tactics.
Well worth the effort.
Lane has reason level 3.
I get it.
Anna has faith level 4.
I finally get it!
Balthus is brawling prowess level 5. Yeah, I get it. I know how to punch things. Punch hard. And there you go. Alright, I think this is a good time to save, or... Are you ready for this? 66, so no. What about you, Sedith? Are you ready to be a Wyvern Lord? 48%, that's even worse. So hell no. Wait, what about you, Annette? Can you become a Grimory? 67%. So it's closer, just not close enough. Alright, let's save and stop the video here. And in the next part, I'm gonna do these battles off-screen, give this an opportunity to build up my characters to like mid-30s. At least the ones I plan to use. And then we'll be ready for the mission in Chapter 18. See you everyone, thanks for watching.